because of the little amount of water, there will be slight increase, but they are actually doing it very well. That is why they don't have any loss in the quantity of the mercury they have taken for the samskara. Okay. And the next one is, so we have so the next samskara is Murthana samskara. So before that, I will explain some precautions that has to be taken while doing Mardana Samskara. That is, if at all it is not that mercury is not recovered, completely recovered after washing it with hot water, you can do the Urdhva Padana method to recover the mercury. Or you can use Atapa Sevana also. You can keep the mercury in a tray, keep the water washed, kalka is washed, and the water can be placed in a tray under hot sun rays. Hot sun and the mercury will be the water will be evaporated and the mercury, you can collect the mercury afterwards. So that is the method for recovering mercury, even if it is not recovered completely. Okay, so it is done for Bahirmala Vinashanam. So the external impurities or the physical impurities can be removed by Mardana Samskara. The external impurities can be loosened up by Svedana Samskara, and it is completely removed by Mardana Samskara. So the quality increases and Mardanat Parada Rasopayogi Prabhagari cha Bhavati, and the brightness increases. That you already saw that the bright Parada in midst of the Kalka, black Kalka. So the brightness of the mercury will also be increased. Okay. So here, that is a screenshot of the article which I have mentioned earlier itself. So here you can see the temperature graph also. They have done the Mardana. Here they have Mardana. They have done the Mardana for 70, but only the in it is in the text it is mentioned as 3D. 3 days have to be the Mardana has to be continued for 3 days. Okay, and in the article it is done for 7 days, and the temperature has to be maintained. The higher temperature, the higher temperature attained during the samskara is 50 degrees Celsius. So that's it. And next procedure is the Murthana Samskara. Though it is named as Murthana Samskara, the process involved here is Mardana itself. But Mardana in normal Galvayandra. Trituration of mercury with the specified kalka and with using the specified liquid media in Galvayandra for 7 days. That is known as Murthana Samskara. So the definition of Murthana Samskara is Mardana Beshajaihi Nashta Pishtatta Karagam Tan Murchanam Hi Vanga Ahibhuja Kanjuga Nashanam. So, by doing the Svedana and Mardana process, we can remove the physical impurities. By doing the Murchana process, we can remove the Parada doshas. That is which is chemically bound to the Parada can be removed. So you know that the Parada is Parada dosha. There are 3 kinds of Parada doshas. That is Naisargika dosha, Yaugika dosha, and Kanjuga dosha. The Naisargika dosha will be of 3 types. That is Visham, Mani, Mala, and Yaugika dosha is of 2 types. That is Nagaja and Vangaja. And last one is the Kanjuga dosha or Aubadika dosha, which is of Bhumija, Girija, Varija, Dvechade, Nagavangayoho. That is of 7 types. 7 types. Okay. So these doshas can be removed by Murchana Samskara. So by virtue of the Kalka Drivyas used in the Murchana Samskara, as soon as the trituration begins, the mercury, the whole globule of mercury will transformed into tiny particles, and within minutes the mercury will attain a paste-like form. So that is the importance of Murchana Samskara. In Murchana Samskara, mercury loses its original Swarupa, that is liquid nature of mercury is removed, and it attained Pishtatva, that is paste, it attained a paste-like form. So that is the importance of the drugs which are used to triturate the mercury. So the drugs which are mentioned as Grihaganya Malam Handi. For each Naisargika dosha, specific drugs are mentioned for trituration purpose. So, Grihaganya Malam Handi, Trifala, Vanni Nashini, Chitramula Visham Handi, Tasma Devihi Prayatnataha, Mishridam Sudagam Drebehi, Saptavarani Mochayet, Itham Samursidam Sudas, Dosha Shunyaha Prajayade, Dosha Shunyaha. The mercury, the part of the doshas can be eradicated by Mochana Samskara, and it has to be done for Saktavarani. The duration is 7 days. So, though it is mentioned 7 days in by Acharya Rasa Vapada, in Ayurveda Prakasha it is mentioned as for Loha Veda 7 days it is required. For Deha Veda only 3 days of Mardana is required. So, on a practical level, 3 days of Morchana is done. Okay, so the Kalka Dravyas has to be taken. So the process will be like this. The preparation of Kalka. So the Kalka Dravyas will be taken in 1/16 part of mercury. That is Grihaganya, Chitramula powder and Trifala powder. So, and it will be the sufficient quantity of water is added to the powder and it is triturated to form the Kalka. That is the pre-process. So pre-process will be almost similar for the preparation of Kalka is a pre-process for Svedana, Mardana, and as well as Mochana Samskara. And the process will be Mardana. For Mardana Samskara and Mochana Samskara, the process is same, but the Mardana Samskara, the Mardana is done or trituration is done in Sakta Galvayandra on a maintained temperature. And in Mochana Samskara, Mardana is done in normal Galvayandra. So it has to be done for 6 to 7 days as per Rasarasa Samuchaya, but on a practical sense, it will only do for you have to do it for 3 days. As Madhava Acharya also Ayurveda Prakasha. In Ayurveda Prakasha, he is explaining for Loha Veda it is 7 days. For Deha Veda 3 days is sufficient. Okay, so after that, here the post procedure is it's different. Like after that, you have to do Utthavana Samskara. Usually the post procedure is recovering the mercury. So recovering the mercury from by doing by washing. Washing it with hot water or prakshalana is the process of prakshalana with hot water or kanjiga. But in this Mochana Samskara, the next Samskara is Utthavana Samskara. So by doing the Mochana Samskara, as I already mentioned, mercury loses its liquid nature and it will become a paste-like form. So to recover the mercury from the paste-like paste, that is very difficult. So Acharyas have explained separate samskara for that purpose. So that is why Utthavana Samskara is mentioned after that. So after 3 days of trituration in Galvayandra, you can directly go into the Utthavana Samskara to recover the mercury. So here I explained what is Nashta Pishtatvam. So Nashta Swarubatvam and Pishtatva Karakam. That is the difference. So Swarubasya Vinashena Pishtatvad Bandhanam Hitat Hitvadbihi Nirjidaha Sudo Nashta Pishti Sauchari. So here you can see that it is the Bandha of Pishtiga Bandha. So it is the mercury has become a Pishta, a paste-like form. And Swarubasya Vinashena. So Nashta Pishtata means Nashta Swarubatvam and Pishtiga Karagatvam or Pishtiga Karatvam. So that is the meaning of Nashta Pishtatvam. Okay, and here you can see the here you can see in the tabular form you can see the first Mochana Samskara. In the article they have mentioned they have done the Mochana Samskara for 7 days, but in the video they have only performed for 3 days as per the Ayurveda Prakasha. So you can see in the columns you can see first M plus U, second M plus U. The M stands for Mochana, U stands for Utthavana. So you can combine these two samskaras and perform the samskara. Like after doing the Mochana, you have to recover the mercury from Utthavana. So that is the Utthavana Samskara. So I will show you the video of Mochana first, and we will go to the Utthavana Samskara. So here it is last day of Mardana. Then the Utthavana. So Gridagumari, Chitraga, Haridagi Vibhidagi Amalagi is taken and yes. So they have taken the powder of each drugs, like Gadakumari, the pulp has been taken, and for Chitragamula and as well as Triphala, they have taken the powder and they are mixing it with Gadakumari first, and they will add some water and Kanjiga and make it into a kalka. Okay. Since the normal Galvayandra is used, they are using fabricated Galvayandra for this purpose. Like they have electrically working Galvayandra is using for the purpose of Murchana Samskara. Since there is no need of Loha, the Tapta Galvayandra, which is made up of Loha. So they are using the normal Galvayandra, which is made up of stone, and they are using, they are operating it with the electrically operating the Galvayandra for the purpose of Murchana. So here you can see that this is after 1 day of Murchana. So it has, the Nashta has achieved. So generally, while doing the Vishesh Shodhan of Mercury also, you can see when you are titrating it with the Kumari Swarasa or Ghrida Kumari Swarasa, as the you already, as I already mentioned, Ghrida Kumari is one drug which is explained for as the Kalkadrivya. So even it is Ghrida Kumari itself, when we start titrating the Ghrida Kumari with the Parada, so as soon as the procedure starts, the prarada will break down into tiny particles, and it will eventually be look like it will eventually be transformed into a paste, which is a gray colored paste or ash colored paste. So that is the by virtue of the Ghrida Kumari, the parada is breaking down into tiny particles. And using the Galvayandra, normal Galvayandra will also be facilitate the breaking down of the parada. Okay, so here he is explaining the Nashtapishtatva, and here you can see in the Ghalva, you cannot see any particles of Parada. Only the Kalka or the paste is visible. So that is the Nashtapishtatta Garga. So soon after you start titrating it with the Murchana Kalka Drevya, it will eventually get transferred into Nashtapishtatta. Okay. So to remove the Nashtapishtattam, you have to do the Uttavana Samskara. So there comes the importance of Uttavana Samskara to remove the Nashtapishtattam. You cannot see a single parada, I mean a single molecule of parada in the kalka, only the paste. But 4.5 kilograms of parada is there in the pishti. That is the importance. So this has become the Nashtabhishtata. After 12 hours of titration, the mercury attained Nashtabhishtata. Okay. Then he is explaining about Uttavana Samskara, that we will come, that I will show you after I explain about the Uttavana Samskara. Okay. So, so Uttavana Samskara. So the definition of Uttavana Samskara is Sweda Adavati Yogena Swarupa Apadanam Hiyat Tad Utthavanam Ityukta Murcha Vyapati Nashanam. So the Murcha Vyapati is the formation of Nashtapishthita of Parada. So to remove the Murcha Vyapati, we are doing Utthavana. And how it is done Utthavana. So how the process is done, like Sweda Adavadi Yogena, by using Swedana Atava, etc. Processes, we are recovering the mercury from the Pishta, Swarupa Avadana. So the Swarupa of mercury is liquid mercury. So we are extracting out the mercury or recovering the mercury from the Pishta is known as Uttavana. So here there is a set of procedures are followed for Uttavana. They are first procedure is Vedana, then Prakshalana, then Mardana, then Atapaseva and Padana. This is a opinion of Ayurveda Prakasha. You can see another opinions also in other textbooks. But this is the commonly practiced procedure. But in the video, they are directly going into Mardana Samskara. Since the mercury is large amount of mercury is used by doing Svedana Samskara or Prakshala Samskara, the loss of mercury through Jala, like Jalagati, through the water, washing water will be more. And the loss of mercury through Svedana is also more because of the Pishti is slightly, it is not thick as Kalka. So by doing the Svedana Samskara, there will be more loss to the mercury. And Prakshalana also, the loss through the water, washing water will be the, so they have directly moved into the Mardana Samskara to regain the mercury. But in classical references, Vedana is the first procedure which has to be done as an Utpravana Samskara. So as per the procedure, the Yendra has to be used. For the Svedana, it is Dhola Yendra. Prakshalana, you don't have to have a specific Yendra for Prakshalana. And Mardana, you have to use Tapta Ghalva Yendra. By applying the temperature, the mercury tends to unite. The tiny particles of mercury tends to unite, and it will from time to time it will make bigger and bigger, and a big globule of mercury will be regained after Mardana in Tapta Ghalva Yendra. That is why Mardana in Mardana Samskara, we used Tapta Galvyendra, and Murchana Samskara, we used normal Galvyendra because we need to break down the mercury to remove the Parada dosha. Okay, and the medium. And for Atapa, you don't have to have a specific yandra, you can use the trace. And for Padana Samskara, you have to use the Adha Padana yandra or the Urdu Padana yandra. Okay. And the medium for Svedana, any purpose, the Kanjiga or hot water can be used. Okay. So the procedure will be, first procedure is Svedana in Dola Yandra. This is not like the other procedures. Like I have already mentioned, a pre-process, process and post-process. But this is a series of the set of process that has to be done to recover the mercury after Murcha Samskara. Okay. So the Svedana in Dola Yandra is the first procedure. So the liquid medium is Kanjiga. So Svedana for 1 yama is carried out. And after that, it has to be, the mercury has to be recovered from it and has to be washed with the hot water and Kanjiga. Then the mercury is triturated in Kanjiga or hot water in Taptagalvendra so that the tiny globules will combine together and make it, and we will recover the mercury more. And after that, you can go for Atapa Seva. And even after all these procedures, if you didn't get the mercury, required quantity of mercury from the Kalka, you can go for Padana. But the safer, in the video also you can see that Mardana Samskara and the Padana Samskara, those are the two Samskaras they have done to recover the mercury from Murchana Samskara. Okay. So, the Padana Samskara, which is explained after the Uttavana Samskara, is not mentioned as a part of Uttavana Samskara. Like the fifth process of Uttavana Samskara is Padana. But that process is to recover the mercury from the Kalka, not related to the Padana Samskara. As I mentioned, like Murchana Samskara and Uttavana Samskara can be combined, but not the Padana Samskara after Uttavana Samskara. Okay. Padana Samskara or Ashtanga Samskara is entirely different concept. So this Padana is done only to recover the mercury. Okay. So I will show you the video now. So this is the Pishti they have collected from this is the Pishti they are collected from the Ghalva Yandra. Okay, you can see that there is no no mercury particles is visible in the pishti. So here they are showing the mardana in Datta Ghalvayandra using Kanjiga as a liquid medium. So so this is the Mardana Samskara they are doing to recover the mercury from the process. And actually after the Mardana, they have not uploaded a video on Samskara because actually it was Dr. Sandeep has uploaded a video on that also, because after the Murtil Samskara, the recovering the mercury was a tedious task. So it was unable to, they were really busy in recovering or retrieving the mercury from the Nashtabishtata. So after doing the Mardana Samskara, they only got half of the mercury, which was supposed to get. They were supposed to get four and a half, or they expected a little loss, but they only procured 2.5 kgs. And after that, they directly went to the Padara Samskara. They kept the they have taken the Kalka in a Urdhva Padana Yandra. They have smeared the Kalka in the lower part of the Urdhva Padana Yandra, and they have performed the Urdhva Padana process. And after that, they could obtain the mercury, complete mercury. Actually, there were 85 grams of mercury was lost by doing the Murti Samskara, but beyond that, apart from that, they could able to retrieve the mercury up to 4.3 something kg, 300 and something kgs. So, so that is the potential of Padana Samskara. Because Padana Samskara, mercury will detach from the Kalka will be evaporated, and the mercury will detach from the Kalka, and it will distilled or sublimed and condensed over the upper part of the Padana Samskara. So we can retrieve and recover the mercury from the Padana Samskara completely. Okay, so and next, we have completed our 4 samskara. Next process is Padana Samskara. So Padana Samskara, as the name indicates, it is the distillation or sublimation followed by condensation. That way also you can explain the Padana Samskara. And the definition of Padana Samskara is Uktaushadibhi Mardita Paradasya Yendrasthidasya Urdha Adaha Tidyek Nirjadanam Padana Sapnyamuktam Vangadi Sambarkaja Kanjuvatnam. So this Padana Samskara is also done for Vangadi Sambarkaja Kanjuvatnam, Yogiga Dosha, to remove the Yogiga Dosha as well as to remove the Kanjuga Doshas. So there is a specified drugs are mentioned for Padana, each Padana. So Padana Samskara is divided, Padana procedure is divided into 3. That is based on the Yandra used. That is Urdhva Padana, Adha Padana and Tidyak Padana. And in Urdhva, first one is the Urdhva Padana. So the Urdhva Padana will be so for all the Padana procedure, the definition is same. That is Uktaushadabhi till Vangadi Sambarkaja Kanjugapna. And for Urdhva Padana Yandra, the medicines or the Kalkadrevya has been mentioned as Tamrena Pishtigam Kritva Vadayed Urdhva Vajane Vanga Nago Parityajya Shuddho Bhavadi Sudagaha Shulbhena Vadayed Pishtim Tradha Urdhvam Saptada Twadaha. So here it is mentioned that Tamra Pishti has to be prepared for Urdhva Padana process. So Tamra Pishti means the one part of mercury is added and 1/4 part of Tamra is added to the mercury, and it is triturated till we get the Tamra Pishti. So it will look like a Kalka, Tamra Kalka. Which will be in a color of which will be having a silver color, but it be a Kalka Swarupa. So Tamra Pishti, up until we get a Tamra Pishti, Tamra paste, Tamra and Parada paste, we have to triturate and we have to do the Urdhva process. So before using the Tamra in the Urdhva, you have to do the Tamra Shodhana, which is the Nirvaba process. The Nirvaba process, you know, Dhatvadehi Vannitaptasya Jalado initiated. That is, the red hot metals are dipped into the specified liquid media, and it has to be carried out for 7 times for Loha. That is, Taile Takre Gava Mutre Aranale Pulattaje Kramad Nisheje Tattam Drave tu Saptada. You have to repeat the each process for 7 times, and you have to complete all the Samanya Shodhana of Tamra also. So before going into the before we even begin, before even the beginning of Ashta Samskaras, you have to do the Tamra Shodhana, because Tamra Shodhana is a tedious process. So you have to do the Tamra Shodhana, and that Tamra has to be used for Tamra Prishti preparation. And I will give you an idea of Urdhva. What is Urdhva? This is a traditional Urdhva, but in the video also you can see that they are using the same industrial distillation apparatus for 3 Padanas. That is Urdha, Adha, and Titek Padana. They are using the same apparatus for 3 Padanas. But in the older days, this is the Padana Yantra. That is, the 2 pot of the same measurements will be taken, and the medicine will be applied or smeared over the lower pot, and the upper pot is kept over the lower pot, and the Sandhi Bandhana is done, and the whole apparatus will be kept on a fire source. And after that, the Jaladhara, or when we were doing the Hingulota Parada, we will use the cotton which is dipped in the cold water. We will use it as a Jaladhara, which is kept over kept above the upper pot. So that you can see the arrows are going upward, so that the mercury, when it is boiled, when the mercury attains the boiling point, it will convert into steam, and that steam will go, and as soon as it reaches the upper pot, the temperature is lower because of the temperature. There is a reduced temperature in the upper pot because of the application of cotton cloth, which is dipped in a cold water. It will be dipped in cold water. So due to the reduced temperature, the mercury will condense over the inner surface of the upper pot. So that is the idea behind the Urdhva. And Urdhva is the same as the distillation. So distillation process is, the idea behind the distillation process is the boiling point. The boiling point of the mercury is 357 degrees Celsius. That is far less than the boiling point of Tamra. So as soon as the mercury reaches the boiling point, it will extract, or it will be free from the Tamra Bandha, Tamra Pishti, and it will move upwards, and as soon as it reaches the reduced temperature, it will condense over the Urdhva Yandra. So that is the idea behind Urdhva. Okay, so the medium of trituration of Tamra and Parada is Nimbu Swarasa. Okay, the intensity of heat is, that is for the Urdhva heat, Urdhva temperature, that we have to maintain the temperature between 450 degrees Celsius. That is the Madhyama Agni. And the drugs which is used, the drugs which are needed for the Urdhva process is Uttabhida Parada plus Tamra and Shodhita Tamra, and the liquid medium is Nimbu Swarasa. So here comes the process. The pre-process will be Mardana in Galvayandra. So Mardana in Galvayandra, the drugs will be Uttabhida Tamra, Uttabhida Parada, Shodhita Tamra, and Nimbu Swarasa. Usually 3 to 5 days will take to reach the Shulba Pishti. So you have to triturate the Parada and Shulba. That is Tamra. Tamra in liquid in Nimbu Swarasa until we get Shulba Pishti. And Urdhva process is the actual process. So you have the Urdhva process will complete within 3 hours, but the preparatory process and the cooling of time will take up to 9 hours. So after Swangashida only we can take out the Yandra from the fire source, and we can open the Sandhi Bandhana. So the last part is recovering the mercury. So you have to scrape out the contents of the inner surface of the upper pot and carefully, so that you won't lose mercury while collecting. Okay, so you have to scrape out the content and you have to strain it through the two-folded cloth. Okay. So that is the Urdhva method. And next one is the Adha. I will show you the video after explaining three Padana processes. So because since they have used the same instrument for three Padana process, they have actually continued doing it one by one. Like after doing the three Urdhva process, they have they have gone to the other Padana process, which is only have to be done for one time. And after that, they have gone to Tidik Padana process. So Adha Padana is though they have used the same instrument for three Padana process, the drugs which are mentioned for three Padana process is different. So they have followed that completely. Like they have taken the drugs which is explained in the books, and they have used in the same instrument. That is the difference. So Adhapadana, the drug will be, there are some herbal drugs are mentioned for the Adhapadana for the preparation of Kalka. So Triphala Shigru Shigibhi Levana Asuri Samyuktaihi Nashtapishti Rasam Krutva Lebecha Urdhvajane Tadodite Radaha Padam Utpale Satrakare. So the Kalkadrevya will be Triphala Shigru Shighi. So Levana Asuri is Sashaba, and we will tricerate the mercury with the kalka until we get nashtapishthita of the rasa of the parada. And after that, we will apply the rasa. The only difference between Adhapadana and Urdhvapadana is the site of condensation of mercury. So in Urdhvapadana, the site of condensation is upper port, and in Adhapadana, the site of condensation is the lower port. So since the site of condensation is lower port, the medicine is applied over the inner surface of the upper port. So you have to make the kalka, and you have to tricerate the kalka with mercury until we get the nashtapishti, and after that it is smeared over the inner surface of the upper pot, and the whole apparatus is kept in the fire source. And when the one yama when it is heated in a mridu agni, in a madhyam agni, that is maximum temperature has to be maintained as 450 degrees Celsius. Okay, and after that, so this is the process. Mardana and Galvayantra, Urdhvapadita Parada and Kalka Drevya is taken, and Kanjiga is added as a liquid medium. And after that, Adhapadana is done. In Adhapadana Yandra, and after Swanga Sheda, the contents of the Adhapadana Yandra is scraped out from the lower pot, and it has to be strained through two-folded cloth. And after Swanga Sheda, edge is collected from the lower pot. So practically, this is not the way we are doing the Adhapadana, Urdhvapadana, and Tidyapadana. It is very easy nowadays, actually. And Tidyapadana is the only difference is the Yandra is different, and the Kalkadrevya is also different, but the padana, the distillation is the same process which is followed here also, but the site of action is different. So in this method, Tidyapadana process is done, and Tidyapadana Yandra. The Tidyapadana Yandra is which will look like this. So the two pot will be taken, and the Adhapadita Parada with the Kalkadrega, which is mentioned as Dhanya Abraga. 1/4 of the Dhanya Abraga is taken until and it is triturated with parada until we get a nashtapishtam, and after that it is been smeared over the pot in the surface of the pot, and these two pot will be connected by a steel pipe. So that when heat temperature is given, when the heat is given, the parada, when mercury attains the boiling point, it will it will move upwards, and it will condense over the pot, which is kept in a pool of water. So the idea behind keeping the pot in a pool of water is to reduce the temperature so that the sublimed mercury, that is the mercury which is in a gaseous state after boiling, will distilled mercury which is in a gaseous state will condense over the inner surface of the second pot. That is the idea behind Tityak Padana. So the Mardana, Dhanyabhaga Nirmana is the first process that you have to do in the pre-process of the Tityak Padana. So Dhanyabhaga, which is very easy to prepare actually. So you can do it simultaneously with the samskaras also, because Dhanyabhaga you need to Dhanyabram Shali Samyuktam Vastrabadhanhi Kanjika. So you have to take the abraga and shali, shashtika shali, and you have to tie both in the pottery and keep it in a kanjiga for 3 days. After that, you have to squeeze out the pottery and take out the dhanya braga and dried, and which is the dhanya braga which is taken out by squeezing the pottery is dried and powdered, and which is kept stored in a airtight container. So that dhanya braga can be prepared as a first pre-procedure. And after that, the dhanya braga mardana with parada until we get a dhanya braga pishti. Approximately 3 days will take to prepare the dhanya braga pishti also. And the liquid medium is explained as aranala or lemon. Okay, and the Titya Padana is done in Titya Padana Yantra. And after that, the fourth procedure will be the post procedure will be the extraction or retrieving the mercury from the uh, uh, mm, second pot. That we have to scrape out the contents of the second pot, and you have to sieve it through the two-folded cloth. So this is the old method, but nowadays it is very easy to very not easy to perform, but it is done in a same set of same distillation apparatus, that is industrial distillation apparatus, which is used in factories. Okay, so I will show you the video for that. Uh, so this is the Padana Samskara. Here you can see the this is the Tamra Pishti. So the tamra is tried with parada until with lemon extract until we get a tamra pishti. So this will look like this. Tamra pishti will look like this, and you can see that he can roll it in the roll that pishti with his fingers. So that pishti is that much soft actually. And here, this is the portion. This is the part of the distillation apparatus where the tamra pishti will be put into this part, and it will be connected to the distillation apparatus. So the distillation apparatus same for every process, like Adha Padana, Urdhva Padana, Adha Padana, and Tidyak Padana. Okay. So this is the condenser of the distillation apparatus. You can see that they're adding the tamra pishti into the and they have attached the condenser to the pot. And here they have provided a pot. Here they have provided a glass pot so that they can see the condensed mercury collecting inside the water. Collecting in the water. Okay. So you can see the mercury is coming out of the condenser, and it is getting collected in the receiver pot. So this is the Urdhva process they are doing. You can see the mercury is dribbling out from the condenser into the receiver pot. Okay. So this is the Urdhva, and next is the Adhapadana. So Adhapadana, there are some there are some Kalkadrevas are mentioned for Adhapadana Yandra, for Adhapadana process. So those Kalkadrevyas has been taken in the pot. The Kalkadrevyas will be Triphala Shigiru Shigibihi, Levana Asuri Samyuktehi, Shipta Sodo. So there will be Triphala, the Haridigi Bindiga Amalagi, and Shigrutwak. Yes. So they have taken all the Kalkadrevyas here. Triphala, Saindava Levana, Chitraga, Sarshaba, and Shikruti. Okay. Triphala Shigru Shigibihi, Levana Asuri Samyuktehi. Okay. And they will mix all the powder and triturate into a Kalkadrev. And they will triturate that the Kalkadrevya, that is Triphala Shigru Shigipihi, Levanasuri, and the Parada with the Nimbusvarasa is triturated. With the Kanjiga actually, not with Nimbusvarasa. Is triturated here. So it will reach, when it is reached into Nashtapishthita. So you can see that only tiny mercury globules are visible, but most of the mercury is bound in the paste. And they have added the Nashtapishthita, that Pishti, that Kalka Pishti with the herbal drugs and the Parada in the apparatus, and they are collecting the mercury in the receiver port. So this is the same distillation apparatus they are using. So the process is actually simpler than the, very similar than the, very much similar than the traditional process. It's cost effective also. So this is the Adhapadana. Okay. And next is the Titik Padana. Titik Padana process, they added Dhanya Praga, and you can see Dhanya Praga is added into it, added into the Galvayandra, and Parada is adding into the Galvayandra, and sufficient quantity of Nimbus Varsa will be added and triturated. Okay. You can see the Parada is so bright and all. But after doing the Titik Padana, by the end of Padana will loses its slightly loses its brightness and the chanjalatva, the quick moving nature of the Parada will be lost. There will be slight decrease in the movement of the Parada after doing the Titik Padana. So this is the Dhanya Braga mixture, Dhanya Braga Parada. You need to mix the parada, mix the mixture until we get a homogeneous mixture, and only after that we will start titrating the mixture. So that is the Padana Samskara which is carried out. And after the Tidyak Padana, mercury will be collected in the receiver pot, and there is no need of extra. One second. Okay. So there is no need of doing extra process for recovering the mercury from the Tidyak Padana, because as the